Just.
My name is Justin. I'm just kidding.
I'm just.
My last name's Kidding.
I'm just in the middle of a joke right now. My real name is Eric.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
I'm just in the middle of tricking you.
What's his name? Oh, Justin. His name's Aaron. Breaking news.
Just in from Canada, my best friend.
This Justin. That must be hard when they're doing like BET News and then they have a breaking news because they're like, this Justin, and they're like, who's Justin? which guy's name is Joe? I thought your name was Ebro.
Just in. I barely know him.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
got
just
served.
in him. You're about to serve somebody.
No, that's how I was gonna start the show. Then we came with this great Justin riff.
It was pretty good. That was a stellar start for us.
It was
I
good.
think.
Maybe next week we'll be like, Bob, what's he in the ocean? We're going up and down.
Bob.
Welcome to Funny Dinner.
Bob, what? What is he, a buoy? All right, next.
Everybody.
Next.
Next joke. We're rolling, baby. We gotta get through these jokes. Get out of here. The sooner we're done with these jokes. No, they really screwed the pooch when they made that You Got Served dance movie.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't it be cool if they made like a You Got Served and it's like Matt Damon directed by like Ridley Scott and he's like he's serving people. He's a process server.
Works at an Italian restaurant?
No,
or?
he's like a server. Well, that'd be good too. But
That's what I'm gonna start
that's
telling.
what they should have called waiting.
That's what I'm gonna start.
You got served.
That's what I'm gonna start telling tables when I'm done with them. I'm like, and you just got
You got
served.
served. No, wouldn't that be cool? It's like one of those early 2000s movies where it's like a cool white guy in a suit.
One of those.
And he's
yeah.
he's giving people the serving papers.
The papers, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you just talking about Pineapple Express?
Oh. Well, I did have written on my notes, also he's high. I guess you're right. They should have called that movie You Got Served.
You got served.
You Got Served.
You got served a piping hot bong.
But the real question is, what should they have called You Got Served?
Pineapple Express.
Dance movie. What are they going to call dance
Pineapple
movie?
Express sounds like a dance move.
Yeah.
Now everyone do the Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Breaking 3, Pineapple Express.
That sounds like it was on Soul Train.
Yeah. The Pineapple Express. Everybody knows that the
And a 1, a 2, and a 4, and 6.
Michael Jackson just ripped off Fred Astaire and that a Bob guy and the Latino dance group Pineapple Express.
And just in,
This Justin.
he's a pedophile.
What was that guy Michael Jackson ripped off? Bob Fosse.
Sure.
Eric, will you back me up that I didn't Google that?
You didn't Google
I
it.
set up to Google it and then I stared
you
off.
did. You
and I
did stare.
pulled
You
it.
didn't stare into space. You stared deeply into my eyes.
Yeah, and I remembered Bob
So I
Fosse.
feel like I gave it to you telepathically,
Yeah.
maybe.
Bob Fosse. Everybody, if you're out there, watch that side-by-side YouTube video of Bob Fosse and Michael Jackson. It's pretty cool.
Bob Fosse sounds like he's like a punk Bob Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I'm Bob Fosse.
Yeah.
I love Chris Jericho and painting. But no, Bob Fosse.
yeah, Bob Fosse, and it's Fozzie Bear doing Bob Ross videos.
It's Bob Ross, and he's sending back all of his orders at the restaurant, and then the servers are like, "I thought we were serving Bob Ross, not Bob Fosse."
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "It's Bob Fosse." You critic. I always had that because Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Because I always read his name before I heard it.
Yeah.
So I was
Did you think it was Ed Gain? And
Ed
you're like,
Gein.
yeah, the gain was a little high on his brain.
I would.
That guy was in overdrive.
I would say almost no profits. No, because you got Foreigner and you just go, Ed Gain. You and me, baby, Ed Gain. You're tearing me apart. But then people are like, that's not how you say his name.
That's funny.
But it worked for Ozzy. He had a song called Mr. Crowley.
Yeah.
And then Metal Kids.
I don't think that's what that song was called.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's called Mr. Crowley.
I think he just says that in the song, though.
No, it is.
I'll believe you.
And then,
I'll buy it.
And I think it's on Diary of a Madman. Still in the Randy Rhoads era.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I'm not sure if Bob Daisy's on rhythm or not, but I know a little too much.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Remember our riff where you're just reading a kid's diary? It's Bully's favorite book.
Bitch.
That's how you get bullies to read books.
No, his parents are getting divorced and he's crying about it. Fucking bitch.
No, you get a bully. You have like a son who's a bully, and he's like, "I'm not reading books," and you're like,
It's a diary of a wimpy
I actually
kid.
bought you a wimpy kid's diary. I'm trying to relate to you.
Hell yeah, Dad. You're fucking cool.
My son won't read. What if I get him an old Playboy with like a Hunter S. Thompson in it?
Yeah, exactly.
And then slowly.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, maybe next you and your friends can smoke weed and watch Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
And then in 6 months, I'll buy you a Blood Meridian.
And then the Bible.
It's just some dad trying to get his shitbag kid into reading.
My hair's all weird today.
You know, son, there's a Fight Club book.
You know, they based that porn on a novel.
You know, 50 Shades of Grey, actually.
I saw you watching those videos of women tied up. Have you ever thought of maybe reading E.L. James's beautiful debut novel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, books are too dirty.
What does E.L. stand for?
Extremely
Electric
large.
Lover?
Electric Lover.
That sounds like a great band.
Electric Love Hog. I think that is a band. If it's not, it should be.
It should be. We'll start it.
Yeah.
You got enough instruments around.
You know, I would be like, you know that Yesterday thing where the
Yeah.
kid, he wakes up and the Beatles are gone?
Yeah.
I'm such a music nerd, but also like an idiot who half remembers things.
Yeah.
I bet if you had me like list every band name, there's at least like 30 good band names that I think exist that are like the Electric Love Hog. That might not be a real band.
Probably not.
That might be there for the taking.
Yeah. You might be able to just have it.
Skunk. But there's a Q involved. And people are like, that one's actually not taken. Use it. Quick. Wicked Lester. That was Early Kiss. Dog Tooth. Good to go.
Hey, that's a real band.
Is it?
I think so. Did you mean Electric Love? Electric Love Hogs
That is a real.
were a short-lived American funk rock band formed in San Diego, California in 1991. The band's lineup consisted of, I mean, tell me if you know any of these names, and then maybe we'll get to the bottom of that. The band's lineup consisted of
Elvis Presley.
John Feldman,
No.
Dave Kushner.
Yes. He went on to be in Velvet
Are you sure you're not
Revolver.
thinking of Jared Kushner?
No, Dave Kushner is Jared Kushner's brother who is in Velvet. He played rhythm guitar in Velvet Revolver.
That's not true, is it?
What?
That he's Jared Kushner's brother?
No, but that would be great.
That would be awesome.
That would be really fun. Like, you know, like on cable, when you go up to the really high channels and it's just like music channels.
Yeah.
And then they'll have like trivia.
It's like 90s R&B.
Yeah, and you're just playing Slither, but you're playing Fall to Pieces by Velvet Revolver, and then one of the trivia just pops up.
Did you know?
Rhythm guitar is Dave Kushner's brother is married to Ivana Trump.
All right. Donnie Campione.
No, I figured it out. I know it because that guy from Velvet Revolver probably.
Kelly Lemieux.
Ooh, that person sounds hot.
It's a man.
What so?
He's known for being the bassist of the band Goldfinger.
Really? Wow. So Slash and Goldfinger, there's like there's one band in between those two. That's wild.
And Bobby Hewitt.
Bobby Hewitt. He sounds like he's someone's
and he just
grandson.
links to a band's Wikipedia page.
The band?
And Donnie Campione does not have a Wikipedia
Does that
page.
I bet that Feldman guy doesn't have a Wikipedia.
No, they all have they all have Feldmans.
They all link to that's a real big dick move from Feldman.
Yeah, I think he wrote this one.
Yeah, it all just links to him.
They released one self-titled album in 1992, followed by a tour of the United States and the United Kingdom before they disbanded the following year.
We just want to do one of everything.
Let's do one of it all.
We're going to do a simple little, you know what I mean? Be a simple band.
John Feldman, Kelly Lemieux, and Bobby Hewitt formed Electric Love Hogs as a cover band, so they rock, I bet.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, this band is
How
great.
great would that be? It's your 21st birthday, you're wasted at some biker's bar, ironically. Hot-blooded. Check it, they're kicking you out of the bar.
I got a fever of 100 and get the fuck out. If you're that ill,
Mississippi Queen.
who's got the
This
temperature
is
gun?
A different song.
Black Betty.
That'd be great. In COVID, they had those temperature guns.
Yeah.
And a lot of restaurants probably bought those. So they probably
Yeah.
have them now.
Yeah.
And that would be like, you got an employee who's like, I'm not feeling well. Gun to the head.
Were you around? I feel like you were.
You don't have a fever, you son of a bitch.
I feel like you were around when this happened for some reason, but it was at some bar, and they took my temperature, and then they turned it around, and they had taped over like where the temperature would be shown, and it was just a piece of paper that said "You're gay."
I've never seen that, but that's awesome. I think that's just a dream you had.
No, it happened.
What bar was that? Was that
I
my
can't
house?
remember.
One too many tequila cranberries.
I can't remember.
Make a little prop. Just a hot glue gun.
It was near. I mean, it must have been Magbar because it was near the beginning of the pandemic.
That's wild. That's really funny. You're gay. And it's official too. The CDC said
Especially like the cold sale, like, you know, just like they
Yeah.
actually are. They're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
we got to do this, you know,
Yeah.
beep 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 beep, because the thing worked. He just did not care about the results
I like
at
to
all.
think that that's just that door guy, and he wasn't supposed to be doing that bit. He got fired.
He wasn't a door guy. It's just a guy who like
We
has.
should steal that bit. Just go post up outside of Cumberland. Just go in front of the Irish Rover. Some bar.
Just a place.
Just a place.
Just a Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah. Let's do it at Red Robin and get bottomless fries. I wonder if you could just show up in a security outfit and be like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm supposed to be here.
Yes.
And then just hang out in the front. They told me I would get a burger.
That was an Impractical Jokers prank.
It went from a prank into they all just got a free meal from
They
the
all
Johnny
just got
Rockets.
No, they did a.
And ended up Sal just got paid. And the next sketch
That was at an
dressed up like a
electric.
hot dog.
That was at an Electric Love Hogs reunion show.
That was ELH.
Oh.
I get an ELH tattoo.
They're-
You know the Hogs?
Their name was chosen as a satirical swipe at the LA glam metal scene of the late 80s.
They said, you glam metal LA guys suck.
Yeah.
Us LA funk rock. Dude, we're the cool. Glam metal's dead. Alternative funk rock is here to stay.
Motley Crue's Tommy Lee and his Big Pee-Pee
For a second, I thought you were
co-produced
just having
2
trouble
songs.
reading the name Tommy Lee. Because I know all the band members. I even know John Corabi. And I'm like, Tommy. And I'm like, well, I know it's coming next. And then Eric's pausing. I'm like, well, you can do this.
Whatever you
Come
want.
on, man. You read books.
I know you. I've seen you read.
I know that inside the brain is different than with the saying it, but nonetheless. Yeah, Tommy Lee's Big Pee-Pee. They probably named the band after him.
Yeah, that was his Electric Love Hog.
He was on the cover.
Feldman produced records for Hillary Duff.
Really?
Blink 182.
Wow.
Messed. Remember them?
I do.
I haven't thought of them
All
since.
messed up, don't know
I
what to
haven't
do.
thought of them since they were playing.
What was their song?
I don't know.
Let's sing it.
We're messed up and we're ready to go.
My girlfriend don't have a job.
They broke up in 2006. This is messed. They broke up in 2006 after 11 years, but temporarily reformed in California.
State exclusive reunion.
I mean, if you're gonna pick a state
That
that's a
is
good
true.
one, it's like either
It's
California
one of the
or
biggest
Texas.
and one of the most. It's like that. It might as well be its own country, but nonetheless.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah,
Willie Nelson's retirement. It's the last tour, parentheses, except for Texas and Arizona. I'll still be playing that.
I will still be doing that. I'm gonna do regional gigs, but
Bob Seger has quit, except for Michigan.
it was announced that the classic lineup of Mess with a list of 6 people who none of them have their own page.
Well, they're the classic lineup.
Would be getting back together.
The classic lineup. When was there ever 6 people?
Oh man, their album names are bad. First one, Room 111.
What was that? What do you think?
The second one, it's called Kisses for Kings.
What does that even mean?
That sounds like a gay bar.
Yeah, like,
that sounds like a drag night at a gay bar.
That is like
Kisses for Kings at Teddy Bears.
confusingly erotic. That's like a that's one of those J.R. Tolkien ones he didn't finish.
Yeah, it's unfinished.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings and the Kisses for the Kings, my spin-off novel.
If you read the Smilarian, check out Kisses for the Kings.
Oh no, it's a completely different project. Tony Lovato went on to form a band called Kisses for Kings.
Well, yeah, you don't want to waste a name like that on just a record. That needs to be on a billboard. That needs to be on Billboard Hot 100.
Their first they are from Seattle.
Seattle. When I see Addle. Eat it. I eat Addle.
Addle. That's a street name for Adderall. Dan's gacked out.
That joke would be great in Seattle because they probably are all gacked out. They're all fucking like in the zone, man. We gotta build a new country.
You ever get hooked on Adderall?
Oh yeah.
You probably take Adderall. Are you prescribed Adderall?
I mean,
Do you have any? Can I?
No, I used to sell Adderall. Enough time has passed.
I think enough time has passed.
No, but when I was in college, I would get it because I was prescribed as a kid, and then I'd be like, I'm gonna take it when I need to work on a paper.
Yeah.
And then that's...
Do you think you needed Adderall, or do you think they just
No.
forced it
Well,
upon
who
you like
knows?
they did so many American children?
I definitely was that generation.
Yeah.
Multiple people have been like, that's probably why you smoke weed so much, but not like, you're not like in the couch high all day.
Yeah, you're not like...
And I'm like, oh yeah, it's because like when I was like 10, they were like, hey, what if you get fucked up
What if we fuck you
9
up?
months of the year and then cold turkey in the summer?
Oh, they didn't... Your parents wouldn't give it to you in the
They're
summer?
like, you just need it for school.
What? So they were just getting you high.
They were like,
That's insane.
they were like, go learn. Like, do a bump and go learn.
That's insane.
I remember at one point, me and this other kid, it was like the early days of like really, but I guess they used to not have the time release stuff down.
Yeah.
I remember me and this other kid, midway through the day, had to go down to the nurse, and she gave us a little thing of applesauce, and we both like took a pill. And I remember being like, this is weird.
That is insane.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. And then I think shortly after, everyone was like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
Just the fact that your parents were like, well, he only needs to get high during the school year.
Well, I need to focus. Well, they let me get high in the summer. This game, it switched it up.
They would give you weed?
No, they give
They'd
me like
pack your bowl for you in the
session
morning?
beers. like a you know what I mean?
They'd give you a stout IPA.
No,
And
opposite.
be
They
like,
give me like
okay.
an all day.
Like a Kolsch.
a Kolsch. Yeah, have a summer shandy. Something you can hang with for like hours.
Oh, man.
No, it's also funny because I grew real fat in the summer because I'd be on meth.
Yeah, I'd be
9
on
months
meth
of the
all year long, and then I would stop.
And then everyone else in the summer is like, hey, beach bod. I'm
And you're
11.
just-
I'm 11. I'm naturally strong. And then I'm like, I have tits.
I grew tits.
I only in the summer.
It's August.
My
I
beach
have a
bod.
B cup.
And then that sucked too because then they'd slim down during the school year. And then by December, my boyfriend's like, what happened to my juicy
What
tits?
happened to your big juicy tits?
So I'm with you.
I was only with you for your big cans.
No, man, those were. But then I had in college. By then I was like, I'm just gonna take it for like even in high school, I was like, I don't need this shit. But I
Yeah.
just take it for like Basically to like cram, because that's the only way.
That's what it's for.
That's my generation learned how to do.
That's a very
period.
classic. Yeah.
So you just do that, and then in college I'd be like, I'll take it. I'll stay up for 36 hours, do all of my semester's work in that period. I'll also learn about like the tallest building.
Great.
And things like what is the tallest mountain? Because do you do it based on sea level or based on the region around it? Is it peak to base?
Peak to, or is it? Is it like when you measure your dick? Do you push in a little?
Do you
bit?
push in? They push in. The guy's digging in around Mount Everest.
We gotta make it.
Come on.
The other mountain got bigger.
Come on, everybody. If we lower the sea level, our mountain will be taller.
The guy with a straw in the ocean.
Come on, man. We need more island. Drink the water quickly. That'd be cool. I mean, global warming's a problem, but it'd be cool if we could solve it.
I don't think so.
All right. It'd be cool if we could solve it and then do the opposite also. And then like be like, hey, there's more beach now. We
found a little more.
We solved so much coastline shit. Michigan's bigger.
No, I took an Adderall like a week ago. Someone gave me one.
Do you think that's what salt water is?
Adderall?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We'll get back to Adderall in a sec. I'm sure we'll both remember. No, but you think
me and Dan
water...
snorted a bunch of Adderall before we got fucking, and then we opened up an extended release one, and we're like, oh fuck,
damn,
beads.
No, that was one thing I used to do. No, but then you just break the beads down.
You can't break those beads down, man.
They shoot around, but you can break them down.
Okay, good for you.
Method.
I tried. I tried to do that. And I wish you'd been there.
I had a method.
I wish you'd been there.
You wish 21-year-old me twitch with my friend Andy going, your face is twitching a lot.
Yes.
I remember at one point him going, your face is twitching too much. You need to go to bed.
Yeah.
And I went, I should probably go to bed.
You're right. It's been a day and a half. I guess I could use a nap.
No, I would open the things and take some out, and then that would be my personal.
Oh.
And then I'd close it again, and then here's your Adderall.
I like that.
Guy.
I like that. All right. So you would only really have how many Adderalls do you think you would get out of that bottle? I would get 30 a month. You would get 30 a month, but when you break
I wouldn't do it a lot. I would just do it when I was like working, or then.
But how many do
Little
you think
5 weekend
out of you skimming off the top? Out of you skimming off the top, let's say you sold the whole bottle. Out of you skimming off the top, how many pills do you think that was collectively? Like 3?
Yeah, probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Sometimes more. It would depend on time of year.
It would depend on how much I liked the person.
Yeah. Because we also had a friend who just was like a drug addict.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time telling him that, and he went, you should give me some of that. So then I would just be like, here you go, guy's name I'm not going to say on the air. I think he's a doctor now.
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, you don't know this guy. But no, but no, that's what I'm saying. Do you think that's what salt water is? The previous generation trying to solve the water, the sea levels rising.
Bro, have you ever thought about maybe salt water? Sounds like a Joe Rogan theory.
Like, we just throw a bunch of sodium it'll absorb the water.
It'll absorb the water up, and then we'll stop. The flooding will stop.
Because the water will be absorbed into the salt.
It'll just get in there.
And that's what oceans are. It's the ancient, Egyptians with the dog faces, though. The ones are in the cave paintings. Yeah. That's what I call hieroglyphics.
That's what you call hieroglyphics. Paintings. I mean, they're not in a cave, but...
It was them being like, we'll throw salt into the water.
And the Pharaoh has declared that everyone must go dump their salt shakers into the ocean.
It's getting too tall.
Everyone's like...
I don't know.
Remember that episode of The Rehearsal?
They mentioned a building? The Burj Khalifa?
The one where he's trying to... Yeah, the bridge... What did you just
Is that really what they named? The Burj Khalifa?
Yeah.
The 2 towers?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while, those were the biggest. See, that was another problem with learning about the tallest building. So I remember 2010, it changes, and there's this issue with it where it's like, well, do you count? There's 3 buildings currently under construction, and all 3 of them will top each other.
Yeah.
But none of them are fully built yet. Like, do
You
you,
don't
count those?
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Why would
so
you
then they
count
should-
that?
Exactly. But then it's like, do you count?
That'd be like, I think my baby's going to be the oldest man to
Yeah.
live.
But then do you
I
count
think
a thing,
he
it's
should
like,
beat out a Chinese guy who guesses his age based on the size of a tree because he doesn't have a birth certificate.
That's true.
It's like, when I was a child, that tree was just a shrub, and now look at it. It's a mighty...
How did you know that that's another thing I learned about while high on Adderall and not working on homework?
I told you I took an Adderall. I think maybe we were just doing...
The classic path. It's like how everyone on DMT is like, oh, I saw the blue lady and the gnomes.
Yeah.
Everyone who does Adderall is like, huh. So this Chinese guy was remembered by several emperors? It says sit like an ox, walk like a duck. That's not what it is. He had something, they were like, how do you live so old? And he's like, sit like a turtle, eat like a bird. And then they were like, okay, they didn't hear the rest because they walked away. That's what they call an Easter egg. Was that what the Easter Bunny was doing? He was just going around being like, look, it's the same fish from Finding Nemo in the background.
The dentist office in Toy Story.
Hey, if you see his birthday on his license plate, it's 9/11.
There's a
His
dick on
birthday on his license plate.
plate is 9/11.
Well, no, on someone's.
And that came out
driver's
before 9/11.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? That came out after 9/11. How did they get away with that? It seems tasteless.
Yeah.
It's a movie where a guy dies when a plane hits a building. And you know what's crazy? It came out 6 months ago.
2003. Now, that sounds like a Watch Mojo clip you'd watch. It's like 6 9/11 Easter eggs that hurt my feelings.
That were not cool. I went into Reign over. Do you think there's anyone who's like family died in 9/11? And then they're like, I just want to be happy. Ooh, Adam Sandler film.
Ooh.
Then they go see Reign Over Me. They're like, God damn, this is depressing.
See him popping around on a scooter.
Oh no, and it's about 9/11. And then, but then ultimately they're like, we get the message.
We
I
understand
assume
now.
there was a message.
This brought me closure.
That movie taught me that was funny because those were in the days where I'd watch a movie and then I'd go on Wikipedia and just read, and IMDb and everything, and read like everything about it.
I always do the IMDb trivia thing. That's
You
great.
got it.
Yeah.
But I would read it all. And that Wikipedia page was fun because I was like 14 or whatever. And there's a big blue phrase, and you're like, well, what is suicide by cop? I remember being like a kid after watching Reign Over Me, reading the Wikipedia page for suicide by cop. Because it was clickable from the plot synopsis.
When was the first suicide by cop?
When it was the first cop.
Do you think they did it in the Pharaoh times? Before the ocean?
Hey, put down that pack of cigarettes you stole or I'll shoot you, see?
Oh man, I really was not looking at what I was typing. That was way
Eric
off.
typed it into X videos. He's getting some wild stuff.
Where's the first one?
Johnny
Recognition
Suicide.
and research. The phenomenon has been described in news accounts from 1981, but that might just be them talking about the John Travolta film Phenomenon. Do you think they slipped
When you
that
search
in here?
suicide by cop, first it says showing results for suicide by cop. Search instead for CSUID. I guess I spelled it wrong. But when you search it, the thing that pops up is help is available 988.
You know,
What is that? The number I called?
if I want to call the cops to kill me,
You should
they're
fucking
like,
give people
don't call
that.
911 and
Don't
clog up the
system.
yeah. Call 922, and then the cops will come and shoot you.
Yeah, we'll
if that's
send a
really
guy
what you
with
if that's
anger.
really what you want. We got some people on probation
Yeah.
that are on paid leave, and they'll come kill you.
This is Louisville. We got a lot of cops willing to do a lot of stuff.
Oh, they do it in To Kill a Mockingbird, although I don't remember this scene.
Oh.
I went and saw it with Jeff Daniels on Broadway.
Yeah. He played the girl. He played Harper Lee. I don't know the girl's name. Atticus Finch.
That's not the girl's
No,
name.
but her daughter, probably Harper Finch.
You should name your kid Atticus.
Atticus is a cool name.
You're expecting a child, right?
I can't. Yes, I can't name Atticus because I grew up in the time when that was Tom DeLonge's clothing company. So I'll never not think of kids with skateboards and summertime lip rings.
Suicide by cop. What about suicide by suicide girl? That sounds like how I'm gonna die.
Having a suicide girl accidentally sit on your face and suffocate you.
And too hard. Fuck a suicide. I fuck a BBW suicide girl.
You accidentally swallow a nipple ring.
Yeah, I choked to death on a. She spits her tongue ring in my mouth while we're fucking and doesn't notice. Tears up my insides.
That would be great if somebody did Suicide by Cop, but with like Sting or Andy Summers or Stuart Copeland of the Police. And then the press just has to like bite. Everyone has to bite their tongue.
No one say it.
They're like, well, it's a stretch to begin with, but we're all thinking it.
I don't like that they say that it's a method in which a suicidal individual deliberately behaves in a threatening manner. I feel like this person is probably just panicked and they should be taken down in a nice way, given a little pat on the bottom, and sent on their way.
Instead of Suicide by Cop, how about examination by mental health advocate? How about roasting by local
comic? How about
comic?
CPR from a schizophrenic?
How about a local comic roasts you? I love this quote about Harper Lee. Lee's refusal to speak to reporters made them desire to interview her all the more. And this is a quote from someone. Makes Bob Dylan look like a media tart. But also, it's like, were there only like 3 famous people?
Yeah, it's like, I guess.
Because there's Harper Lee, who's a writer, Bob Dylan, a singer-songwriter.
Yeah. And a tart.
And that's it. He's a tart. And they're comparing him to desserts.
And the most famous dessert.
His Pop-Tarts, the best thing since Harper Lee wrote.
What are the top 5 most famous desserts?
Pop-Tart. No. Ice cream.
You consider Pop-Tart a dessert?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I was laughing because I was thinking of someone calling Bob Dylan a Pop-Tart and then going, that's a great idea. Harper Lee's a real intellectual. This man over here is singing some sort of Pop-Tart. Like what, like a torch popping out of like a toast? Oh my god.
Oh my god. I like that we both assume the creator of Pop-Tarts is a British...
No, it's not British. It's early American.
Oh, okay.
It's 60s.
Wouldn't
Well, it's
they be-
60s intellectual.
That's you think the 1960s
I
is
see,
early
right.
America?
In the eyes of the world, yes.
I suppose you're right.
No, it's like a
We were still growing.
it's people who would be having this conversation on like with cigars,
Yeah.
like with William F. Buckley.
Talking to a cigar?
Yeah, it's the guy talking to a cigar. What about
this-
a Pop-Tart?
Is this CPR by a schizophrenic?
Is this CPR? I don't know what that means.
I said it's the opposite of suicide by cop.
Oh, CPR by schizo. Oh, I see. Yeah, the opposite. Are you saying no cops are schizophrenic?
I've never seen one.
That's true. The only voices
I've
hear
never
are
had
people
a
who need
cop.
my help.
I've never had a cop walk up to my window and go, "Who am I?"
No cop ever called me Viet Cong.
True.
I'm gonna go down with that on a poster. No one knows. Everyone hates me. They're like,
Not
also,
well
you're
liked.
right. You're near the fucking Muhammad Ali Center.
You're
Just
right.
go over
here.
there and learn that you're wrong.
Learn the right. What are you doing? I
actually-
will let you in for
I actually
free.
stole this from over there. Like, no, you didn't. It's incorrect. And you didn't have a poster. It was a quote.
Oh.
It wasn't it you.
What's an eggplant followed by a bunch of dollar emojis?
Was it
mean?
you who sent? Or you said your mom sent you the you sent her like something about food, and then she sent back the I'm coming emoji.
Yeah, the horny emoji.
The mouth drooling.
The mouth drooling one. I'm just like, no.
She's like, well, then don't give me the eggplant parmesan.
She sent me a text the other day.
You accidentally texted her. You meant to text somebody else. Because you've been having some problems. So you sent emoji, cheese. Or you sent eggplant, cheese. Clear message. A little bit of a dick cheese situation going on. That accidentally went to your mom.
Yeah.
And then your mom sent back the I'm horny
I'm coming.
/ I would like eggplant parmesan.
Yeah, she thought it was a classic misunderstanding.
She thought you were sending the eggplant parmesan emoji.
Yeah. No, I stayed somewhere else the other night.
Whoa.
And she sent me a text. I got a text the next day from her, and she said, "I missed you last night." And I was like, "Ah! Don't ever fucking do that again."
You watch Family Guy every night at 11 though on Adult Swim before you go to bed.
Don't
you have your ritual.
Ever do that again.
That would be great if you got caught in a situation where you had to be like, "I swear it's my mom." And they're like, Sure. Staying with her.
No, I had someone. I don't have my mom's number saved in my phone.
Why would you?
And because I know it. It's like I don't have my dad's number saved either. It's like I know those numbers, so I don't need to have them pop up as like mom. Like I just call my mom.
Call my mom. Call my mom.
A girl did look at my phone one time, and it was a text between, and she was just like, "Who is this girl? Who are you talking to on this unblocked number, on this unnamed number?"
What was your mom saying?
It wasn't even. That was the thing.
It wasn't even sexy.
It wasn't even like salacious shit. It's like I'm talking to my fucking mom, like because I think we were just like making plans to like go do something.
Oh, that is suspicious.
Yeah, and she was just like, "Who the fuck is this?"
She's like, "Should I tell Kevin?" Is that your dad's name?
No.
Oh, your dad has my name, doesn't he?
No, my dad does not have your name. We're not going to say his name.
Yeah.
And that podcast.
It is Kevin.
And unfortunately, that podcast I teased with my mom is probably never going to be released.
Oh, no.
She put a little bit of a kibosh on that.
Oh, yikes.
She said, "Let's do it again sometime with a real topic." I'm like, we did it with a topic.
We did it. That probably was further what that lady saw.
So it'll be
She saw your mom, you going, "Let's do it." Your mom going, "Let's do it again."
Let's do it again sometime. Let's do it again sometime, but can we focus?
But can we really get down to it? If this is going to involve a release, I want to do it again.
If you want to release it, I'm afraid we'll have to try again sometime.
I'm going to put my kibosh on it. But then she spelled kibosh wrong. And this girl was like, is this some new slang?
Is this some new form of lingerie that I haven't heard of?
Some sort of sex act? These young kids are kiboshing each other. And then, no, I've just been doing much. I think last night was the first night I didn't have like a one-nighter in like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You got to go to St. Louis. Then you get Emo's Pizza. And then you drive back going.
Did you keep me some?
The box is in my car. No, but the box is in my car.
Would you like a box?
Do you want a box?
You might be able to sniff it.
That's a simple pleasure when you have a pizza box in the car and you're driving and it's your car.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, "What should we do with the rest of the pizza?" And then you just comically throw the box into the back of your car.
Or you throw it out the window to teach him how the world works.
Ninja Turtle. Yeah, you throw him out the window.
Throw it out the window angrily, saying this is how the world works.
Should we tell that story? No, we should confront him with that story.
A friend of ours, we were driving back from Indianapolis, and he ate a whole Little Caesars pizza to himself.
Yeah.
And then he threw it out the...
We say friend, but he was a bully.
He wasn't a bully. I guess at the time he was a bully. Now I would consider him closer to a
delightful friend.
Closer to a friend.
I texted him the other day and I said, "Hey, in 2012, you opened for John Witherspoon at the Improv in Louisville. Who was the feature?" And then he responded, "I don't know." He gave me a really well thought. He's like, "I don't know, but I think maybe it was this guy or this guy or this." And then I just never responded. And then that was 3 days ago. He sent me 2 follow-ups of, "Why did you ask me that?" And this is a person who's like a successful comedian.
That
who's
is
like,
a weird question to ask and then just leave.
I did finally respond.
That's a fucking weird
Hey,
fucking
10 years
question.
ago, you emceed a bad show for Pops from Friday. What random road feature?
That's an odd question.
It was also
for
great
you to
because
be
their
asking.
answer was, if I remember correctly, he was going through a divorce at the time. And it's
Mr.
like,
Witherspoon
it's like,
or
no, this random guy that we were both trying to remember.
Oh, okay.
But it's like that doesn't help narrow down what
comedians
club
going
feature.
through divorce. Yeah, a guy who's getting paid fucking $300
Yeah.
a weekend.
Even I'm like, no thanks on that. When you just said that number, even a chill went down my spine. I'm like, ugh.
Ooh.
Let's hope he has merch. Jiminy Christmas.
Oh,
I get paid
man,
$1
oh,
billion
man.
a night. In love.
In adoration.
Yeah. I
What's
do
in
it
that?
for the adoration. And then a pharmacist walks in, so you have to say adoration.
Adoration. I do it all for the adoration.
I'm addicted to adoration.
And then the cop looks at you.
Why are your eyes so pinpointed? Why do you have a shirt that says, I know what the largest bridge is?
Why are you talking to me about your upstart nail business?
Nail.
I went crazy when I took that Adderall. I don't think I should be doing that.
Oh, wait, yeah. Didn't you at one point say something about you were going to do a nail? What was your nail business?
It was a recyclable. I still think it's not the worst idea in the world.
Recyclable women's nails.
It was like those, like they mail back the nails and we recycle them. Do you know what MDMAs are?
I think you said it wrong.
I did. MDDMAs.
No.
It's a type of plastic. You can recycle it up to 5 times, and it's basically the exact same thing. So
Wow.
you can sell the same nails 5 different times.
But are those good to be on your fingers?
Yes, that's what they make nails out of. That's what they
Touching
make
food.
acrylic nails out of.
What do they do when women break their nails anyways? Normally.
Well, listen, we're upcharging. So that's built into the profit margin. Obviously, some people are going to send back 7. Some people are going to send back 10. Some people
No, I just meant
might
what
only
currently.
send back 1.
So all of those things are just wasted. We're wasting.
It's wasted.
We're
yeah.
wasting 4/5.
And in this day and age, women
nail.
are
4/5 of a plastic's ability.
women are fickle. So this is a subscription-based business.
What if you just get the lowest? You get MCR.
MDDMAs.
You get MCR BP. I'm thinking of my favorite album. Anyways, you get MCR, or you get MDMPs, and then you get them when they're already at the last one.
Why would I do that? And then I wouldn't be able to recycle.
No,
them.
but you fuck that recycling shit.
Well, listen, you didn't let me finish my idea.
Go on.
Do
We're gonna get Cardi B involved.
you want to hear the pitch?
Sure. Pitch me.
So women, they're fickle. They don't want to wear the
It'll be
same
like
nails.
Shark Tank.
They don't want to wear the same nails
Impress
every
me
week.
or I'll bite you.
So
That should be the catchphrase.
I'm not crazy.
Mark Cuban with some big teeth.
I'm not crazy anymore. I'd have to. Let me finish this. Let me chug this coffee. Let me fucking try and get manic again.
Yeah. See, you already don't believe in your nail business. You know, like there's that story of Bob Dylan and Larry Charles from like Curb and Seinfeld and stuff and Borat. They were like making a slapstick comedy at one point. Bob Dylan's like, I want to make a slapstick comedy show.
Okay.
And they developed it for like a year. And then they went to HBO to have a meeting. And then like Bob Dylan was just instantly like, yeah, fuck this. And HBO was like, no, we're interested. And he was like, nah.
Nah, never mind.
And it's funny to imagine it was just that type of thing. It was just Bob Dylan being manic for a year. Then he's like, fuck, before I go talk to HBO, I better take my pills again.
Fuck.
And then he's in the office. He's like, yeah, wait, what?
I have forgotten to pick up my Lexapro for a whole year.
I'm a poet of a generation. I'm not some fucking Marx brother.
I'm not Harpo.
Yeah.
I'm a little Groucho right now
Groucho.
that I fucking let this idea get this far.
I feel like a tart. That writer was I'm no Harper Lee. In Bob Dylan's mind, it's him and Harper Lee. The only two. Eric is a little book.
Well,
What are you gonna read? Men's phone numbers?
What is that? Your appointment for your escorting
You
service?
can't read men's phone numbers on the air. That's how I should have said it. You don't have any jokes in there?
I do have a joke in there. You interrupted me.
What was it?
Did you hear about the Hawaiian flight where there was 36 people injured because the turbulence was so bad?
Whoa. No, I have not.
Yeah, it's a real thing. And you should hear what happened to the 2 people in the bathroom.
What happened?
They're expecting.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have time to pull out.
Oh. Yikes. That must be confusing when you're fucking in a plane bathroom. You're like, is this the turbulence? What's going on here?
I did a...
You're like, whoa, there's a lot of turbulence. And then you come out and everyone's just staring at you, angry, with coffee spilled over their shirts.
Come on. No, I did a couple open mics because I'm trying to get. Listen, I got to get back into fighting shape for that show too.
We all got.
I got
there.
5 minutes to do.
Yeah,
I'm sure I can't do that after almost loosely a decade of stand-up comedy. I'm sure I can't just knock that out.
This set is going to be your go set a Watchmen. I'm getting into Harper Lee. It's all Harper Lee references. This show might as well be a Bliddungsrum? Blingsroman. What is this?
Buildings Roman.
Buildings Roman.
Buildings Roman, I believe.
Buildings That's a genre of book?
Buildings Roman.
Books are insane.
Someone introducing someone to Italy. Buildings Roman.
Music genres are like the word rap, rock, or jazz.
Yeah.
And then 8 other words you could put before or after. And then the genre of this book, Southern Gothic.
Southern Gothic
and
Buildings Roman.
It's like, shouldn't it be like post-literature? Or like, you know what I mean?
Post-lit, alt.
Pre-book. Proto-book.
Alt bluegrass, post-lit.
Post-novel. Proto. It's an LA funk rock novel.
Proto-auto-fiction, post-lit.
Who the fuck is Horton Foote? That's a funny name.
That is a funny name.
Oh, she didn't even make that name up. That's a guy's name. Monroeville. Have I been there? Where's that?
Alabama.
Yeah, but like where?
Somewhere shitty.
Oh, that's real south.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't think they know about you.
I feel like we've been on the Monroeville, Alabama Wikipedia page before. Because some of these names sound familiar.
What? Tutankhamun?
Red Velvet? Truman Capty?
Come on. No one's buying that.
I'm just joking.
No one's buying that.
They can't see if I have a big in cold blood tattoo. It's just the cover of the paperback on my bicep. I always told myself when I turned 23 I'd get the dumbest tattoo I could think of.
And now that I'm 30, I did it.
That's the opening to my like satirical making fun of like modern women movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ghostwrite it and sell it to like Owen Benjamin.
Lena Dunham.
No, she couldn't do it.
Oh, you're right. She couldn't do it.
No, this would have to be like a Tony Hinchcliffe produces. I was being sarcastic. I don't think he's Jesus.
You don't think so?
I think probably that one rabbi that you see that news story about sometimes where it's like, is this Jesus? These Hasidic Jews
I don't know who
so.
you're talking about.
No specific of that. Those news stories pop up. You never seen those?
I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
a thing because Jewish people like are like waiting for the Savior still.
Yeah.
So there would just be like some smart Jewish cool guy, and they're like, maybe it's him.
Have they thought about maybe seeing if Kanye is the one?
I don't think so.
Didn't Jesus like talk down on stuff?
They don't like Jews. These are Jews.
I know, but I'm saying if they're waiting for the Savior, wasn't Jesus kind of mean to people?
How you Google the Jews Savior?
The Jew savior.
No, I'm looking for perfect list of Jewish Messiah claimants.
Okay.
Which that sounds like a fucking section of
Is that the
bank.
plural? Is that the pluralization of Messiah? Messiah?
I guess not. You're right. I guess I
think
made
it
up.
should be
I think it's just Messiah.
Yeah. Well, it should be Messiahs.
I think I overread this Wikipedia title. I think it's just list of Jewish Messiah claimants.
I mean, Messiah does sound like a cool
There's a
word,
lot, man.
and it's a good. I think that's a fun way to say more than one.
They even have
Messiah.
a poster of this, or a painting of this guy. Tom
That
Jesus.
guy's cool. He's wearing like a shower cap.
It's like, no, you're not. Shabbat Tzvi of 1667. He claimed to be the Messiah, but then he converted to Islam.
Well, he had
can't
to
do
find
that.
a new. He's got to find a new way to be the Messiah.
Yeah, no, there's some guy who was born in Mecca Mendel Schneers. This guy.
What the
This
fuck
guy.
did you say? Oh boy.
He looks nothing like those paintings in my grandmother's home.
Menachem Mendel Schneerson.
Yeah. We shouldn't kill the Palestinians.
Because I want to go back.
What if they killed us?
What if they kill us?
This guy's like, I don't think they call him any like actual religious
guy's
scholar. Be like,
Jesus.
why does he keep saying Jesus? That was a guy's name who isn't the guy. If Jesus is the guy, then this guy wouldn't be the guy.
Oh.
Man, do you think Jesus is gonna come back?
All right, bring us home.
A doll, Hitler. I much prefer a Stretch Armstrong.
I'd prefer.
Give me a fucking He-Man.
I prefer the real one. I'd kill him.
Oh, no, yeah. Did they make Hitler dolls?
Probably, yeah.
Some kid out there's playing. Some kid out there. It's like how we send old, like
Super Bowl shirts
Super
that
Bowl
are wrong.
shirts to
like,
Africa.
yeah.
There's just kids with like, we won World War II, written in Germany. They're written in German, and they're wearing those 1950s Kenya.
In Africa, they are reading all wrong history
Yeah.
textbooks. Like they try to get ahead of
Yeah.
history, and they have to send, and then they send them all to Africa.
We got the newest paper. It says Hillary Clinton won.
Hillary Clinton is win. They win. They're just chilling.
Yeah. I had to go all the way back to Hillary Clinton because that's the last time a person lost. Forever. Well, because, you know what I mean? Everybody else came back.
That's true.
Biden never lost. Trump, or not never lost, but has won.
Has won. Has won.
Trump has won.
Hillary is a big loser, isn't she?
Well, yeah. I'm not Eric. I don't want to say the wrong things and accidentally commit suicide.
I don't think I could be sitting in this chair weirder.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck
You're
is
sitting in it as if you're like, as if you're being fit, as if like your body's there, and then on top of it, there's a fake body that like a movie prop is gonna burst out of. But we're hanging. We're doing like
getting
this.
ready for the stunt.
Yeah. This is the union break before we film. But you still got the fake body.
You still got it there.
That'd be cool to have a fake body.
Oh, I'd love it, man. Do you want an avatar?
Hold on. You have a joke?
I told my joke.
What was your joke?
It wasn't funny, so you don't remember it. What do you want me to do, a bad joke again?
Yes, double down. Do it again.
There was a flight to Hawaii.
Oh, I got it.
And 30... Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hey, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. You know that line?
Sure.
Why are they bullying a mythical horse? It's like a happy song about Christmas, and then somebody's like, "Hurry up, you fucking
I'm more
magical
confused
horse!"
by how much you managed to fuck up the words to that song.
Giddy up,
Jingle hoof?
jingle horse.
That's still not
Giddy
right.
up, jingle horse, pick up your feet.
That cannot be right.
I think it is.
Listen, we're gonna have to
It's
keep going
jingle
here.
bells, jingle all the bells.
Jingle Bell Rock is the song
Oh,
you're
you're
thinking
right.
of, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way that those are the lyrics.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up
No.
your feet. Don't step on your jingle cock.
Oh, it is. Oh shit, I'm fucking
Yeah.
wrong. I'm fucking
It's
wrong.
the chorus.
Giddy up. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Why does that sound so fucking weird?
If I was the jingle horse, I would bite that guy.
I feel like this is a Mandela moment. I feel like that's not how I remember this song going.
Sing the whole thing.
Jingle up, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet.
That's the first line of the song?
No.
Oh.
But that's a
That's like
long
Jesus
song.
Christ. Jesus Christmas.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Hey,
jingle
Jesus
bell
Christ,
swinging.
and then Christmas. You think that's like Jesus Christ?
Do you think the two are related?
That's my Twitter name.
Do you think Jesus had anything to do with Christmas?
My Twitter name is Jesus Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Do you get it? You get it?
Christ dash mass.
That's like Christian comedians who are on weird Twitter.
Yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square.
Where's Jingle
What
Bell
a bright
Square?
time. It's the right time. I'm not going to just sing. I
Jing-
can't believe it's...
Is Jingle Bear Square?
Is
Jingle Bears? I mean, they got Jingle Horses.
I don't think any of us know how to talk anymore.
Giddy up, Jingle Horses. A Jingle Bear is coming.
What a bright time. It's the right time. Rock the night away. A one-horse sleigh. That's not how Santa fucking does his shit.
So there's one horse.
And you're fucking with him.
And you're like, come on. We gotta get to the square. That horse is terrified. Bells are going off all over.
Pick up your fucking feet.
He's like, I wasn't born to be a jingle horse.
Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. I don't want to get under the fucking horse's feet.
That's the worst place to mix.
I don't
want
to mingle. Yeah, it's like, where'd you guys meet? Under the jingling feet of a fucking horse.
We had hot cocoa and a horse hooves kept kicking.
And now we're both in a wheelchair. And that horse won't even drive us around anymore. He hates us.
I was trying to boss him around.
Fucking being such assholes.
Christmas songs are mean.
You got any plugs?
I'm excited to give a present. I was trying to write a new song.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's
Planet of the
Eve.
Tapes.
Yeah.
Come check it out,
Check
folks.
it out. There's going to be a ball.